Hello lovely people, or strangers as I feel like you are, because it's been so long since I filmed a video, and we have a bossy microwave already. Jesus! Fans on. It's been so long since I filmed a video, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So how are you all? How's everything going? You all doing okay? Here in Australia, as of making this video, which is, I don't know what the date is, I don't know what the time is. I've got to get my phone. Nope, no, don't leave that there, you'll wreck it. Yes, it's the 30th of June today. It's freaking freezing. Well, you know, it's 17 in here, and for me that's freezing. It actually got down to 2 degrees the other night, and it was like, that was about, I don't know, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. No, it was so cold. I am not a fan of the cold. I mean, admittedly, I'm not a fan of the heat either, but I really, really don't like the cold. But yeah, so yes, we are currently having a sort of a second or third or whatever it is, bit of an outbreak with COVID at the moment. There's lockdowns in Queensland, and Sydney's had a whole bunch of new cases, and it's the Delta variant, so it's even worse than normal. So it's like, oh, yeah. So I think, unfortunately, because we fared so well the first time around, I think we're all just a little bit complacent about it, you know. It's like, it's no big deal, you know. Look, we're Australia, la-di-da, sort of thing. And I think that sort of just made people less likely to go and get vaccinated, or just not bother wearing masks and not social distancing and not doing the things that you should be doing, and just going, we're Australian, la-di-da, sort of thing, you know. Wow. That sounds like, almost like I just said that. So yeah, so that's happening. The Gold Coast has just gone into a 3-day lockdown, which is like 4 hours from here. So we'll see what happens. Bree's supposed to be going to Queensland next week for surgery. Whether or not they shut the borders before then remains to be seen. But yeah. So let's give this a whiz, because everything is in here, ready to go. Oh, I'd forgotten how relaxing and enjoyable it is to make soap. I am so busy. I was just thinking to myself before, when I was rushing around like a loon, which, you know, is just a standard state for me. That's what I do. I've noticed that when you get like really busy, the things you tend to, like, the little things add up. Like, so much rubbish that just hasn't been taken out. The rubbish bin's not overly full, but there's a box full of rubbish, there's a bag full of rubbish there, and then there's 2 bags of rubbish and a small bag of rubbish over there, you know. And like the recycling, I haven't taken the recycling out, and that's not all going to fit in the bin, because I keep forgetting to put the recycling bin out, and it only goes out once a fortnight, and I've forgotten the last 2 times. Yeah, it's just these, and washing. I have so much washing to do, and you just forget those little things, because they're like really, really like infinitesimal compared to the big things that need doing. I need to hire a cleaner. If only I could afford someone to come in, you know, once a day for an hour and do some shit for me. That'd be brilliant. So, we are making, what are we making? Oh God, that's nice. It's just a little, my hands are really, really, really cold. I'm really, really, really cold. We are making Floral Musk. My absolute favourite. I'm very lucky in that my wholesale customer, my one and only wholesale customer, hang on, I shouldn't wander off and talk. I probably could, because you could probably still hear me. She was gracious enough to let me, oh God, my hands are shaking so much I can't pour the fragrance. What is going, oh, well, that would probably be why there's no fragrance coming out of there. the little thingy from out of the lid was stuck in there. Stuck on there. There's nothing coming out. Oh god, that smells good. Yes, anyway, hang on, no, my hands really are still shaking. Not from cold, just because they shake. I hate my shaky hands. Makes me look like I'm old, you know. They don't shake that much, but they do shake. No, you can't really pick it up on camera. But I've always had shaky hands my whole life. It gets worse when I'm stressed, and it gets worse when it's hot. When it gets really hot, my hands have like noticeable, almost from across the room shake. It's pretty embarrassing, but then again not, because I don't really care. Okay, yes, yeah, she was gracious enough to let me do my own designs this time, and took my suggestions on what would be a good bunch of soaps to have as like as a basics range. So I suggested like coffee soap and a oatmeal and honey, and like an activated charcoal bar and stuff like that. Stuff that if you do the markets often enough, these things are like your staples and everybody wants them. Now for colours, I am so unprepared for this soap because look, I got out some jugs. I got out my little mini mould. I have a mould over there, so I was kind of prepared. Alright, I usually do this in purple and blue because I feel like that's what it smells like, but I don't know, I want to do something different. I always want to do something different. Oh, excuse me, but there's really, I don't know, it just doesn't lend itself to like citrusy colours. Do we have anything new? We do, but it's upstairs, so it's a bit late now. But this beautiful pale pink from Heirloom, it's really, really pretty. Let's actually make it a pastel soap, because I don't do pastels very often. Oh, actually, I've just had an idea. Oh, before we do that then, now that I've had this idea, whatever that's small, that'll do. I love it when inspiration just goes, hello! It's like, hello, I'm here! And I'm like, oh, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you again. Alright, so we're going to put some white in here, a goodly amount, because I'm going to put this in here and then split this off with some colours. Now this is a really good fragrance, it doesn't discolour. So I'm not worried about discoloration, I just wanted to have a bit of a whiter base. I mean this is a white soap anyway, but if you have a whiter base, your colours aren't ever as... I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you? I don't. I'm lost now. I might actually... yeah, actually now I have a different idea now. Righto. Okay, so I'm going to split this, what's left here, evenly, relatively evenly in these jugs. I'm just going to sit that there because it's already a bloody great mess. Yeah, I'm not being pedantic about it, I'm just roughly putting 3 jugs of soap butter out. I'm not worried too much about scraping that out because I'm thinking I might actually pour it back into there yet. Let's decide that that's now in my way. So I need to clean that up. I can't leave it. I can't leave it. So funny, isn't it? Like I'm the messiest. You guys, you've seen my videos before. You've seen like ones with me in them. You have actually seen my messy background, although I do try and cover it up as much as possible, but I am pretty messy. I'm not dirty, I'm just messy. And I hate putting things away because I always find if you put things away, you can never bloody find them again. That's what I reckon anyway. My opinion, I'm sticking to it. Okay, so that was blush, and then this one is Wisteria. So these are, you can see they're a fairly pale, pretty colour. I'm going to give these a whiz. Also, I think what I might do is, because these are so pale, we might just put in 3 drops of red in that one, and 1, 2, 3 drops of purple in that one. They are the liquid soap colours from Heirloom, in case you're wondering. You can see that just lifted that just a little, and the purple just took that kind of from that grey more to a purple. Now this one, right, this is going to end up too thick. I can see it happening. I can see it. Oh, I don't think this fragrance rises. Let's hope it doesn't. So this is obviously going to be black, but I want it to be black, not a half-hearted black, you know. No, put the lid on. I have actually knocked a tub of AC off the bench before. It's not pretty. Oh, she black. Just on the off chance that this does. Oh God, I nearly knocked the fragrance over. Just in case this does rise. I don't remember it doing that. I'm going to clean this off so I can use it if I need to. Okay, wow, this is a lot. This is probably a little too much on my first soap back. Okay, so we have our 3 pretty pale colours over here. Now, do I do an in the pot swirl and then a black drop swirl, or, yeah, this is where all the work breaks down, because I don't know. Let's have a look, see what this does. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's really well behaved and doesn't rise or anything. Oh my God, the smell though. Oh, the smell. It's the prettiest smell. I don't know. I think that's just bubbles. I do have bubbly soap. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to making sure that there's no bubbles in my soap, because I just don't care. Oh dear, well, it's thinned it out. I had forgotten it did that. That's great. Okay, so now I think I have a better idea. I think what I'm going to do is kind of a drop swirl, but, and then you can have a little bit too. Alright, everybody do their thing. I think I know what I'm doing now. Whoop! There it goes. Did you see the soap go flying across the room? No, I don't think you did actually. A little bit of soap just went flying across the room. Actually, put that to the side because I'm not going to use the spatula in here. Just make sure that's all scraped down. Oh, black. Whoa, it's so sexy. Alright, so what we're going to do, with everything out of the way, is I'm going to just come in and just go pour, just like this. Whoop. Being a little bit more thoughtful with the white. And then get the black. I don't have a lot of black. So I'm going to pour this from a height. Like that. And then we're going to come back in and just start all over again. I'm actually going to be a little bit more thoughtful with this now. I'm trying not to disturb the black too much. Oh, this smells so good. Oh, this is going to be really nice, I think. What I might do is I might come back again without putting any black in. And the purple is thickening more than the others, which is generally pretty common. I think purples and blues are the ones that tend to thicken more than others. I am soaping a little warmer today as well because I just didn't want to wait for it to cool down. I have a lot of things to do and I just don't have time for that. So, alright, now this time I'm going to put some black in. And again, I'm going to pour from a bit higher up. See if we can't get it to penetrate down a little further. And then I'm just going to come back and continue. As you can see, they're all thickening now, which is not overly surprising really. Okay, where's that spatula? I might actually, I was going to say I might make this my last pour, but I don't know. No, you know what? I'm not going to. We'll do one more after this. So I'll knock all that down. Sometimes it's, oh, thank God I have gloves on today. I have gloves on, honestly. I have gloves on because I'm cold. Come down here, my hands are freezing. I'm like, no, put some gloves on. That'll help. I also don't want a bunch of fragrance on my hands either. I've been struggling a bit the last couple of days, again as usual with smells and stuff. So yeah, so I thought I'll put the gloves on, that'll help. I've pulled my sleeves up. I actually have long sleeves on today, but I don't want to have to go upstairs and change my shirt. So no, you know what, I'm going to make sure that the black is on the top. Oh God, I'm just making so much mess today. So we're going to scrape this out completely. And then we'll do one last drop of the black from as high as I can get it without spilling it everywhere. So this should look really nice, I'm hoping. I'm really enjoying these colours. They're very sort of, like this is a nice smoky purple. It's not grey, which is really good because purples do tend to go grey. So that's good. Oh, just everything's so greasy right now. It's so disgusting. Alright, so we'll knock all this down. Get as much to pour out as we can. You pop over there for a minute. Yeah, there's no pouring going on now. The pouring is over. We are now plopping, which is also fine. Tried to buy some stuff on Kmart today. Jesus Christ, I hate Kmart online. It's so stupid. Here's my high horse for today's bloody Kmart. You put something in your cart, right? And I mean, I know why it happens. It's just friggin' annoying. And then you go and you... Christ. You go and you grab something else and you put it in your cart and you go to check out, and one of the things that you put in your cart is no longer available. It's like, oh, for God's sake. So, although I don't know why it happens. Now that I think about it, I actually don't know why it happens. Because you can then, like 5 minutes, like still in your same shopping session, you can add that thing that was out of stock online back into your cart, and it won't be out of stock online. So I don't know whether it's just from like an abandoned cart maybe, and so that's put the stock back into the store. All I know is it's goddamn annoying. I found this whole table kind of thing that is the perfect dimensions to sit two 3D printers on, right? And I thought, And they were on special, online only, delivery only, which is great because I only wanted delivery anyway. And they were marked down from $69 to $39. And I went, I'm having that. I'm going to have 3 of those. And then I can get rid of the fold-up tables in the printer room. And that'll be awesome, right? So here's me. Chuck 3 of them in the cart. Nah, out of stock online. And because you can't buy them in the store because they're an online only special. It's like, are you kidding me right now? So yeah, I was not amused about that. So I've gone back twice and added them to my cart just in case maybe someone has like abandoned a cart or something. This is coming out, but it's not coming out as anything other than dollops. Okay, never mind then. So yeah, so I can't get them, and they're like the perfect size and the perfect price because, you know, I need 3 at that size, and I'm not willing to pay $100 for a table and have to pay for 3. So anyway, I'll just keep using the plastic table because it's free because I already have it. It's just annoying. I mean, I don't have the printers sitting on a plastic table. I have my order table is a plastic table, but yeah, it would have been nice to just have it all just finished in there because it's just. I'm about to buy another printer, and I have one that's not set up there as well, which is one of the ones that come back from China and has been in some sort of accident because the frame is not fully square, so I haven't fully put it together because I know it's not going to work and I don't want to waste the time, but it may work and I will never know unless I put it together, so it's just, yeah. Alright, so what can we do with this black down the middle? Let's have a little, it's still loose enough to muck around with. So I'm thinking if I just do that. How long has this been going for? 24 minutes already? Wow, really? Thought this was a really quick video. Anyway, I don't do quick videos. Why am I even kidding myself to assume that I do quick videos? This is not working. I'm really bad at this. It annoys me because I'm almost there. You can see what I was going for. I hate Tiggy. She does this so well. I'm so jealous of her flopping over skills. She also has really long molds as well, which is why she can do it. Whereas I just have these little shorties. Mine are just shorties. I don't make enough money off of soap to be making massive big batches. That looks absolutely shit. Let's see if we can't fix that up somehow. Like, really? Oh dear. Oh, that looks a bit better. Hey, I'm going to make 2 of these, so we'll improve the next one. Actually, I don't hate that top, I've got to say. I'm not hating this at all. I quite like the black. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's different. It's something I have never done before, really. So I think we're going with that one. Alright, we need some poofy poofs of some pretties. So let's do the poofy poofs. Always with the poofy poofs. I love that. So much. There we go. Smells good, looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. Let's start at the beginning. And there you go. Pretty nice. There, lung disease, may I tell you. If I don't die from glitter lung, it'll be a serious surprise. had to go down the medical books as the first person to ever suffer from glitter lung. Which I would not be the first person. I'm not the only person that uses glitter on their soaps. It's a bit messy in here. I don't like it. Whatever, I'm just making it worse. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'll just leave it alone, guys. Alright, thank you for keeping me company once again. I am going to clean this mess up and then make another soap, because why not? Alright, yeah, I like that. I will see you for the cutting. Ta-da! Oh my god. You can see the big chunk of soap just there. I dropped this soap. See, look here. Oh my god. I caught it, obviously, with my shirt, but oh, that was a close call. I nearly dropped that on the floor. It just slid out of the silicone liner way easier than I was expecting. Just all of a sudden I had this soap. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. Because this, I didn't cut this yesterday, and I don't know if it's all soaps or just my recipe, because I don't know, I don't soap with all soaps. If I leave my soap in the, oh Christ, get your thoughts together now, you've had a scare. If I leave it in the mould for 2 days, it tends to get soft again, like just on the edges and that. If I had unmolded this yesterday, it would have been like all the edges wouldn't be all smooth like this, they'd be really crisp. It's just, I don't know, I assume it has something to do with the chemistry of soap, obviously. But yeah, but because I didn't cut it yesterday, because I didn't have time. Oh wow! Oh wow! You guys, look at this. That's so good. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted just a little splash of black. That's so perfect. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then just to think, I nearly dropped that on the floor. Oh, I love it. The colours are perfect. Even the purple is just perfect. I love it. I love it when a soap just does exactly what you want it to do. Yeah, I see a big chunk of black. Now this is, oh, see, I remember, and it was 2 days ago. How do I remember? Oh no, it was the other one. It was the other one. But anyway, these are the big blops on top, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm glad they're kind of in the middle though. It sort of looks almost purposeful. Yeah, I should have put a bit of black down here, but that's okay. It looks really cool. I like the black. It really makes all the other colours pop. This has discoloured slightly. Now I thought Floral Musk didn't discolour. Doesn't matter. It kind of goes with the soap, so having it be cream instead of white is really not a problem. But yeah, interesting to see what happens once it gets a bit of air to it, whether it lightens up. Oh yeah, it smells friggin' amazing. Honestly, I'm going to say this is probably one of my most favourite floral musks that I've ever made, and I've made a lot of floral musks. I'm kind of disappointed that there's not a little bit more black up in here. Like if these little spotties carried all the way through, I think would look a little more purposeful, but it's fine. It's still awesome. I still love it. More end pieces I'm going to keep. Well, I don't sell a loaf with 10 bars and 2 little end pieces. I sell 10 bars of soap as a loaf, so it's not like I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm just justifying to myself, and I don't know why, because I don't need to. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I like it. Oh, that's cool. The shape, that almost looks like a cartoony kind of flask with a little a light highlight. That's so cool. Very cool. Alright, and last piece. So I kind of like that. That's probably my favourite piece. The black is very balanced in that, like, because you've got a big spot and a big spot, and then you've got like little bits in here. I like it. Did I turn the camera on? I did, thank God for that. No way you can refilm that. Definitely cannot refilm cutting a soap. I suppose you could fake it, you could put it back on there and make it look like it hadn't been cut. But why would you do that? It's just... Anyway. We're not going to get into why people lie today. Why people fake things. Because there's no high horses in here today. No high horses. Alright guys, I will see you for the next one where there probably will be a high horse. Bye.